Welcome back, my dear students of class 9th. Myself Pradeep sir. Today I am present before you on the topic of decimal representation of the rational numbers. So the students of class 9, are you ready? Yes. Yesterday we have discussed the different numbers. Today we discuss the decimal representation of the rational number. Every rational number p by q can be expressed as a decimal on dividing by the p by q. On dividing p by q, there are two possible results. Suppose 2 divides 5, 2 2 is 4, remainder 1, decimal 0, 2 5 is 10. So remainder is 0. Here the remainder is 0. That means if the remainder is 0, that means your division has been ended or terminated. Clear? If you divided 3 to 1, 0.0, 3 3 is 9, subtract 1, again 0, 3 3 is 9, until again 1. You have divided infinitely times, but in this case it always gives 1 as a remainder, So your answer is 0.33333 and so on. Clear, students? So it is non-ended, non-terminating decimal. Clear? There are two types of decimal, terminating decimal and the non-terminating decimal. With the help of these two results, the two possibilities are: the remainder became 0 and the division concludes after a finite number of steps. In this case, the decimal expansion obtained also terminates or ended. Terminates or ended. In the first case, you need to divide 5 divides by 2. The remainder never becomes 0, and representing the string of remainders in obtained. In this case, we get a digit or a block of digits repeating in the decimal expansion. In the second example, the repeated digit representing 33333. Clear? So we have concluded, thus we have two types of decimal expression. We have two types of decimal expressions. One is terminating decimal and the second is non-terminating decimal. So a question arises, what is a terminating decimal? A decimal that ends after a finite number of digits is called a terminating decimal. A decimal that ends after a finite number of digits is called a terminating decimal. Here given 1 by 4, the finite number. Finite number 1 by 4, 1 divided by 4, 0.4 to the 8, remainder 2, 4 5 is 20, remainder 0. So your answer is 0.25. 0.25. Similarly, 5 by 8, you divide. Now your answer is 0.625. 2 whole 3 by 5, that is equal to 13 by 5. Your answer is 2.6. In each of these cases, the remainder become 0. Remainder become 0 in each case. When the remainder becomes 0, then the decimal expansion is terminated. It is called a terminated decimal. Clear? Always remember that a rational number p by q is expressible as a terminating decimal only when prime factors of q is 2 and 5 only. That means in each question 1 by 2, so the denominator is 2. 2 equal to 2 to the power 1 into 5 to power 0, that is equal to 2 into 1, that is equal to 2. Clear? So here the mention a rational number p by q is expressible as a terminating decimal only when the prime factor of q are 2 and 5 only. Suppose in the second question 3 by 4, the denominator is 4. So 4 written as 2 into 2. It become always written as 2 to the power 1 into 2 to the power 1 into 5 to the power 0. Clear? So 2 into 2 into 1, that is equal to 4. In the third question 7 by 20, 20 is written as 2 into 2 into 5, 2 to the 4, 4 5 is 20. Clear? In the third question 13 by 25, the denominator represent 25 as 5 into 5. So must be put 2 to the power 0, that is equal to 5 into 5 into 1, that is equal to 25. Clear? So you must be remember that if you represent denominator as a prime factor of 2 and 5, then the rational number is a terminating decimal. Clear? Other than 2 and 5, it is not a terminating decimal. So here is some examples. Without actual division, find which of the following rational numbers are terminating decimal. 5 by 32, the factor 32 equal to 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 32, 2 to 2 to 2. So we can write it as 2 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 0 equal to 32 into 1. Clear, student? So we can express 32 as the prime factor of 2 and 5. So it is a terminating decimal. Clear? It is terminating decimal. Clear, student? Similarly, you have do 11 by 24 and 27 by 80. The next topic is repeating or recurring decimal. So firstly, again we divide a number here 2 by 3. Firstly 2 by 3. So you see that numerator is less than denominator. So first number is 0.20. 2 6 are 18. Again 2 6 are 18. Again 2 6 are 18. You have obtained 0.66666 infinite number of times. In this question, 3 divides 11. So 0.272727. When you divide, you always got 272727. That means 27 is a repeated number. Here only one digit 6. Here 2 digit 2 and 7 is repeated. So repeating or recurring decimals, a decimal in which a digit or set of digits is repeated periodically is called a repeating or a recurring decimal. A decimal, again I repeat it, a decimal in which a digit or a set of digits is repeated periodically is called a repeating or a recurring decimal. Clear, students? The next, what is the meaning of bar? What is the meaning of bar? Here 0.6 bar, in this question 0.27, a bar of the 27. The bar of the digit represent that digit is repeated. That digit or digits is or are repeated. In this question 6 is repeated many times, and in this question 0.27 is repeated many times. Clear? So in recurring decimal, we place a bar over the first block of the repeating digit and omit the other repeating block. You put a bar symbol on the first block, and omit the other repeating blocks. Clear, students? You have to do all these questions by self. So when you do these questions by self, so you have some result. In 3 by 2 there is only 2 repeated. If 15 by 7, a set of 6 digits, namely 1 3 2 6 4 5, repeat itself, here here 1, firstly 1, secondly 3, secondly 2, thirdly 4, then 6, then 4, then 5, and again we got 1. Clear? So by this form, due to this conclusion, due to this result, we conclude with a rule. The rule is, if the divisor is n, then the maximum number of the entries in the repeating blocks of digit decimal expression of 1 by n is n minus 1. Clear? N minus 1. With the help of this result, you find the length of the period. In this example, 15 by 7, you count the result 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So n equal to 7. So the repeated number of decimal is equal to 7 minus 1, that is equal to 6. So the length of its period is 6. Clear, student? The next topic is special characteristics of the rational numbers. Every rational number is expressible either as a terminating decimal or as a non-terminating recurring decimal. The meaning recurring means repeated. The rule number second is, a number whose decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring is rational. So it is very simple to solve these examples. Express 3 whole 1 by 8. 3 whole 1 by 8, that is equal to 3 8 ja 24 plus 1, that is equal to 25 by 8. Now you divide 8 by 25. 8 3 ja 24, 1 decimal 2, 8 1 ja 8, 8 1 ja 8. When you subtract, you got remainder 2, again 0, 8 2 ja 16, 4 0, 8 5 ja 40. Lastly, you have got the remainder 0. So it is terminating decimal. And your result is 3.125. 3.125. Clear, student? Here is a trick. You never divide. You never change into the composite form. You just divide 8 by 1. Decimal 0, 8 1 ja 8, 2, 8 2 ja 16, 4 0, 8 5 ja 20, and 3 is the whole number. So you have put 3.125. Like this way, you have saved your time. So by the actual division, we have conclude the result 3.125. 3.125. Similarly, express 2 by 11 in the decimal form. You divide 2 by 11 and the result is 0.181818, repeating 181818. Here is the repeated decimal 181818. So the answer is 0.18 above bar. write 3 by 13 in decimal form and say what kind of decimal representation it has. So divide 13 to 3 by 13. So you see 3, put a decimal, then 0, 30, 13 2 is 26, remainder is 4, 13 3 is 14, 39, remainder is 1, 0, 37 is 91, remainder is 9, 13 6 is 78, remainder is 12, 39 is 170, remainder is 3, then 22 is 26, remainder is 4, and 13 3 is 39, remainder is 1. So from where you see that the answer is 230,769, and again repeat by 2 3, and this form so on. So it is a repeating non-terminating decimal. Here the numbers 2 3 0 7 6 9 is repeated, so my answer is 0.230769. Clear, student? Yeah, the answer is 0.230769 above bar. So clearly 3 by 13 has a non-terminating recurring decimal representation. The next question is, find the decimal expression of 1 by 7. By the actual division method, you have find the value of 1 by 7. The value of 1 by 7 is 0.142857. Again repeat 1428. Your answer is 0.142857 above the bar or recurring sign. So firstly, you have find the value of 1 by 7. Now, how can you find the value of 2 by 7 or 3 by 7? It is very easy. 2 by 7 equal to 2 into 1 by 7. Now we find the value of 2 by 7. So 2 into the value of 1 by 7 equal to 0.142857. Then you multiply by this number and you have got the value of 2 by 7, respectively 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7 by multiplying 3, 4, 5 and 6 respectively. Clear, students? So by this way you have find the result like this. Clearly 2 by 7 equal 2 into 1 by 7, put the value of 1 by 7 and got the result. 3 by 7 equal to 3 into 1 by 7, 3 into, put the value of 1 by 7 and got the result, so on. Clear, students? What can the maximum number of digits be in the repeating block of the digit in decimal expansion of 1 by 17? Perform the division to check your answer. So firstly you divide 1 by 17, then your answer is 0.0588235294117647. Now again repeat here, repeat it 0588. So you see that is your answer here to there. So always remember that the rule, the decimal expansion of n always be n minus 1. Here n is 17. The maximum decimal expansion is 17 minus 1, that is equal to 16. Clear, students? So in this question, the decimal expansion is 16, and by the actual division we find it. The length of the period here mentioned, length of the period is 16. Clear, student? If you have any doubt, please ask me through the WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 99399288825. The next example is express 0.3 bar or reckoning is in the form of p by q, where p and q are the integers such that q is not equal to 0. Let consider x is equal to 0.32 bar. The meaning of bar is the repeated number. So now we can rewrite as x is equal to 0.33333 and so on. Clearly? Dear students, in this question there is only one repeated digit. If you have one repeated digit, then repeated digit 1, then multiply by 10. If 2, multiply by 100, 3, multiply by 1000 and so on. Clear, students? In this question only one repeated digit, the digit is 3. So the next step, we multiply the equation 1 by 10. We multiply equation 1 by 10. Now the 10x equal to 3.3333 and so on till infinity. The next step is subtract equation 2 subtract equation 1 from 2. Clear, students? Subtract equation 1 from the 2. So 10x equal to 3.33 so on, x is equal to 0.33 and so on. Subtracting 10x minus x, that is equal to 9x equal to 3. So 9x is equal to 3, then x is equal to 3 by 9, that is equal to 1 by 3. So clearly the 0.3 we can express in the form of p by q as in 1 by 3, Hence 0.3 to the reckoning of bar equal to 1 by 3. By this method you do all types of this question. Here 1.4, similarly bar on a single digit, then multiply with 10, again subtracting the equation 1 from 2 and you got result. Clear, students? In this question express 0.9999 till infinity as the fraction in simplest form. Let x is equal to 0.99999. Here is the repeated digit is single one digit 9. Again you multiply with a 10. Again subtract equation 1 from 2 and you got the result. In this question the bar is put over the 2 digits. Similarly do all the steps, but here is a little bit change. Bar is above the 2 digit, so this time you multiply with not 10, multiply with the 100. And the third step is subtracting the equation 1 from the equation 2, you got the result. Clear, students? Here is 3, bar above the 3 digits. In this question, you multiply with the block by 1000. Again, you subtract equation 1 from the equation 2, you got the result. Clear, students? In this question, express in this question 2.4178. In this question, little bit change. First, let x is equal to 2.4178. After the omitting the bar sign, then the x is equal to 2.4178, and the repeated digit 178, so 178, 178, 178 until infinity. In this question, the repeated block is 178. It has 3 digits. It has how many numbers of digits? So 3 digits. It had 3 digits. Clear? The repeated digit 3, then you multiply with the 1000 number. So the question is 1000x is equal to 2417 into 8.8178 178 178 etc. Clear, students? Similar step, subtract equation 1 from 2 and you got the result. You got the result. Like this, you have to do all the questions given in exercise 1b. If you found any problem, you must be asked your queries through my WhatsApp number 99399288255. Clear, students? Thank you for watching my video. If you like my videos, please share to your friends. You must be like and subscribe my channel to my new videos. Thanking you. Have a nice day.